And then, in its turn, the journey entered the zone. Rayao showed me my images already affected by the moss of time, freed of the lie that had prolonged the existence of those moments, swallowed by the spiral. When spring came, when every crow announced its arrival by raising his cry half a tone, I took the green train of the Yamanote line and got off at Tokyo Station, near the central post office. Even if the street was empty, I waited at the red light Japanese style so as to leave space for the spirits of the broken cause. Even if I was expecting no letter, I stopped at the general delivery window, for one must honor the spirits of torn-up letters, and at the airmail counter to salute the spirits of unmailed letters. I took the measure of the unbearable vanity of the West that has never ceased to privilege being over non-being, what is spoken to what is left unsaid. I walked alongside the little stalls of clothing dealers. I heard in the distance Mr. Akao's voice reverberating from the loudspeakers, a half-tone higher. Then I went down into the basement where my friend, the maniac, busies himself with his electronic graffiti. Finally, his language touches me, because he talks to that part of us which insists on drawing profiles on prison walls. A piece of chalk to follow the contours of what is not, or is no longer, or is not yet. The handwriting each one of us will use to compose his own list of things that quicken the heart, to offer or to erase. In that moment, poetry will be made by everyone, and there will be emus in the zone. He writes me from Japan. He writes me from Africa. He writes that he can now summon up the look on the face of the market lady of Praia that had lasted only the length of a film frame. Will there be a last letter?